I'm AJ Truck.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Keeping It Real Estate with your host, Jeff Swiderski from AnnieMac Home Mortgage Momentum Group.
I don't know if I'm the host. I feel like you're the host, but
You're the
we're here.
we're
here.
You're the hostest with the mostest.
All right, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you, Ben?
Good. Can you pull that mic a little bit closer to you
If you would like me to,
and tilt it up?
and tilt it up.
Perfect. I don't know if that's going to make a difference. This is the stuff that we're doing on the fly here today, this morning. We're live. I'm going to put the live bug up for you.
We do live on the fly. That's fair.
We do. We haven't sang to each other yet this morning.
No, I sang on the way here though.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Something about your name. I don't know. It's one of those things.
It is one of those things. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good, thanks. What are we talking about today?
So we're kind of talking about more of like a concept, I guess. But you hear the saying, your network is your net worth, how your sphere influences you. So really all of those things, how the people that you keep around you influence you, but from a real estate standpoint.
Love it.
Yeah. So whenever you're in a real estate transaction, like there are a lot of various professions and professionals involved. Like you have your realtor, you have your lender, you have an attorney involved no matter what. You need home insurance. Some people like to do estate planning with it, so you might need another different attorney. Like there are so many layers to that transaction, and for some reason sometimes people think it's like we're all in cahoots almost, like we're trying to pull one over on a client because we all know each other too well.
Yeah.
And it's always funny to me because isn't that what you want? Like you want synergy, you want your team on the same page.
Yep.
Not only because it makes it easier for you, but it's back to the trust aspect of any of it. Like you have the benefit, and 321 has the benefit of you're in touch with so many different businesses and so many different professionals. Like if you need XYZ in your life, whatever it is, fill in the blank, like someone that works on cars, someone that does this, like you probably know that person through what you do professionally.
Yes.
And it's a relationship game, and you trust that person, and you've built that rapport with them. So that's the part that's awesome to me is, if you have a well-oiled real estate team on your side, number one, like we've already vetted them out. Like that's the whole point, right? Like
Yep.
we
Yep.
work with attorneys because they do a good job. We work with insurance companies because they do a great job, things like that. So it's always funny to me. But like, I think that's a really cool part of the networking aspect of my job is we're bringing full service. It's really kind of like a holistic, even beyond just real estate, financial planning, all of that, but it's like a holistic approach to that client's life.
Yeah. Funny story. I was telling you this morning that I had to, my uncle was getting work done on his car. So I had to go pick him up at the auto place and take him to go get a rental. And, he was like, oh, I'm at Pat's Auto. And I'm like, oh, they're an advertiser with us. Like, and he was like, oh, I didn't even know. Like, I'm like, yeah, we have somebody for everything.
Yeah.
We have someone for everything. Then they support Sports Open Mic on Saturdays with Ken Collins. And
That's awesome.
like, there's basically everywhere you turn, there's somebody, and that is fantastic. Like my future mother-in-law calls me all the time whenever she needs anything, and is like right now she's thinking about moving, and I'm like, I have a mortgage guy. Like, what questions do you have? We'll get them answered. When you need the mortgage, we got your mortgage guy. Done. She had questions about something else. I was like, we have a CPA. Let me call them. We have, we have a moving company. We have all of those things
Yes.
that we trust and know and like, and it's your sphere of influence is not the right word for this. Your network,
Kinda, yeah.
your connections that you have is so important.
Yeah, and you just spoke to a lot of it, and so often those things happen in transaction, right? Like you're moving your life, you're moving, your kids' lives, you're moving so many things at once, and you're moving into a house that, I think it's always true, right? Like you own a house or you own a car, and like you get used to the quirks, like
Yep.
the sink drips a tiny bit if you don't have the handle like slightly to the left, like those stupid little things that you're comfortable with. But when you're moving into a new house, you want those things right. That's usually when most things happen, right? Is when something transfers, things get fixed, little things get corrected. So you need so many more things and so many more people. So having the right professionals in your corner, your lender, your realtor, like that happens so often where, during and after a transaction closes, they'll call and say, hey, like I had a great experience with you. I really trust you. Do you know a plumber? Do you know this? Do you know that? Like I just referred a couple of different contractors to quote out someone who's trying to do an ADU. She bought the house. It's actually a funny story. She bought it with her kids, and they were going for multi-generational living, and then her mom's health took a turn. So now they're looking at converting the garage into another ADU so that all three generations can live within immediate proximity of one another, so they can all kind of take care of each other as they age. But again, something she probably didn't expect. Maybe she, did or didn't, but have that plan in the back of her mind. But again, it's just, leaning on each other and leaning into the people that you trust and that got you to where you want to be. I think it's kind of fun and powerful.
It's incredibly powerful. And you hear a lot of like, it's who you know, but it's not only is it who you know, it's who do you know who knows the people that you need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said no way too many times. Thank you for immediately picking up on how many times I said the word no and making fun of me as I was trying to self-deprecate.
Yeah. We were on the same page.
Yeah.
You're in the know.
Hey, when you know, you know.
When you know, Ben.
When you know. Networking is a great way to grow this. And obviously in the mortgage business, I assume like, BNI, chambers of commerce, stuff like that. You're probably associated with a lot of those. Yeah,
you kind of have to be. And like you said, it's, number one, that's how you meet the right people. But it's just, again, it's back to being a resource for people. Like, I think this is so much more than just helping people buy houses.
Yeah.
I think there's so many layers to that, and just real life scenarios where I want to be able to trust the person that I am, referring out or sending a client to. So it's never, me Googling behind the scenes. It's someone I either know very well, or, I'm calling someone that I explicitly trust and saying, hey, do you have a blank?
Yeah. I think the last thing that you want is your mortgage guy just Googling. Like I could do that, Jeff.
Plumber in Westerly.
Yeah. Because sometimes when you go look at a house, it's like, okay, well, this is going to need plumbing work. This is going to need a new septic. This is going to need all of those things.
Mm-hmm.
And God, I don't even know how to do that. I don't even know who to call on that. Well, good thing, because Jeff does. Jeff has people that he knows, trusts, has done this 100 times with, and had good experiences. Because, that's the other thing, right? Like the main source, maybe not the main source, one of the main sources, if not the most, of new referrals for you, word of mouth.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So it's like you want your people to be well taken care of.
Yeah.
because that's your reputation on the line. And so when you refer somebody out to somebody else, you need to have all the faith in the world that they're going to deliver the best product.
So in almost reverse engineering that point too, and
Yep.
I've said this so many times because it's a hard thing, right? Like people are naturally reluctant to delegate tasks or to let go of the reins, like
Yep.
some of the most successful people in the world are very good at that.
Yep.
Because it's a really hard trait to give control to someone else of something that you care about.
Yeah.
And I've said that so many times that like all of those layers of a real estate transaction that we're talking about, from the realtor to, multiple attorneys, the lender, the insurance company, movers, even like all of those people working in unison, when you're referring one of those people out, if they give that client a very negative experience or just botch something or make them feel less than whole, like it doesn't even have to be egregious, but something just really negative happens, and it's maybe just one thing, almost always like that, for whatever reason, that's the part that sticks in a person's brain. They're like, buying that house was a great experience, but and when they have a but in their mind, it literally throws the whole thing off. It makes the whole team somehow like come down multiple notches. So yeah, I do. I think it's extremely important to just have consistency and again, back to explicit trust in those partnerships.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this has been fantastic. We're going to, you and I were talking about taking this show in a little bit of a different direction moving forward, which I'm really excited about. It's going to be the same incredibly helpful information that you've always gotten, but we're going to add a little bit more polish onto it. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. You only have known about it for 5 minutes, but
I'm always excited about your ideas, Ben.
hey, thanks, man.
Yeah, I don't know what rattles around in that brain, but a lot of good comes out of it.
To be fair, and I need this, so I need you to agree. You're excited about my ideas, not so much Patrick, right?
Always, yeah.
I'm the brains of this operation.
Yeah, and it shows.
And the beauty.
Yeah.
And whatever else.
Keep going. You're on.
And the brawn.
You're on
the
roll.
brawn.
Right.
I'm the brawn.
You're on roll
I'm
right
the
now.
brawn of this operation.
Let it go.
What does he even do?
I
What does he
actually
even
said
do
that.
here?
I saw him this morning, and I said I haven't seen you around here in months.
Yeah, exactly. Which is weird because we haven't had this place for months. But
exactly. I was here scoping it out. It's like,
well,
it's like preemptive, whatever you call it.
You were here when it was a photo gallery.
Yeah. I came to visit. I was like, I think this is going to be.
I think this is going to be a good spot for 321. Yeah.
New studio.
Jeff, you're amazing. And that network that you have is one of the most, I saw it in action earlier. We had a guest on the previous show that was in here, and they were two fantastic, they're college students that are in the military that own their own business and are looking to expand the business and also looking to buy a house next year. And so that
you remember last week when you asked me if the American dream is dead or alive?
I do.
If that doesn't answer the question right there.
Yeah.
Young kids, you said they're in the military?
They're both in the National Guard, yeah. In
the National Guard, like dual careers, owning a business on top of it. You're going to school, you own a business, and you're in the National Guard.
Yep.
Like, come on.
Yep. And they're looking for more locations, and you were able to go back to the networking thing. You were able to go, yeah, I know a commercial realtor who specializes in helping people with leases and finding the right properties and stuff that could help you out with that. Yeah, he can help you buy a building too, but finding the right leases for businesses. And they were like, oh my God, that's great. We're looking to get into Connecticut and blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, oh, also, by the way, like, let's stay in touch because we're going to look to buy a house next year. Like those types of things, like the fact that you're able to hear what somebody does and immediately go, I have somebody for that. If you're, if you want an introduction, I know somebody that can help you out with that. That is the magic that's the magic sauce. That's the special sauce. It's knowing people that you trust to be able to refer to other people.
And that's exactly it. And then, to your point, you just hear people's needs. Like we all need something every day.
Not me. I'm sorry.
Ben's got it all figured out.
You know what? The new format will be a lot less of me derailing. But I'll still, you know what? I'll invite you on the morning show, like once a month, so that we can derail and just have fun.
Okay. Yeah. We probably need that in our lives.
Well, for sure.
Yeah.
We need an outlet to just sing "We Jammin'" for.
Yeah. We jamming.
So, yeah. Anyway.
Talk about derailing the show. Get me singing.
Yeah, and you know what, Jeff? I finally learned your phone number.
He knows my phone number and email off the top of his head. So if you're ever watching the show and you're like, man, I can't see it on the bottom of the screen, or I can't see it at the end of the show, just ask Ben.
Just ask me. Just call me.
Yeah.
Or call Jeff at 401-486-0853.
Was that off the top of your head?
No, I'm looking at
I'm
looking at it.
You lost me.
This has been Keeping It Real Estate. I love, by the way, shout out to you are listed on all of our stuff as Trot and Swiderski, obviously, because that's who you are. AJ Trot, Jeff Swiderski, power team right there. Almost said power couple, power team.
Power mortgage couple, maybe.
Yeah, power mortgage couple.
We'll take it.
And we love AJ. He's a little camera shy, but I just have to say that I love getting my AJ updates while the opening theme is playing, because this is 3 weeks in a row now.
I mean, that's when I hear his voice.
It's 3 weeks in a row now where as soon as you hear, "Hi, I'm AJ Trot," you go, "Oh, by the way, AJ story." And I'm like, you're like, "I'll keep it brief every time." And I'm like, "You have 32 seconds, man."
And we nail it.
You do. You nail it every time.
32-second AJ debriefs.
32-second AJ debriefs. That's all I get every week. AJ, I love you. But all right. So anyway, I just hit the desk and it moved the camera, which is not helping because you also have the little
we're dancing
you
over
got
here
the stuff
today.
on your shirt.
We're singing, we're dancing,
we jamming.
Let's buy some real estate.
Let's buy some real estate. I'm ready. Let's go.
You heard it here first, folks. He's ready.
All right. Jay Swiderski at annie-mac.com, 401-486-0853. Call, ask about the Cash to Keys program, ask about all sorts of stuff. If you are ever thinking about buying a house, refinancing. I was talking to somebody yesterday. I don't remember what the context was, but they were like, it was on a show. I have no idea who I was talking to. I was talking to a realtor for 50 over 50.
Oh.
I was talking to a realtor, and they were like, other people are trying to time the market. Like people that aren't in real estate are trying to time the market. And it's like, you can't. And because I know Jeff, I was like, guys, listen, if you find the house and it's affordable right now and you can do it, purchase it. And when interest rates drop in a couple years or in a couple months or tomorrow or whatever, call Jeff, refinance your loan, go to the lower interest rate.
I've said probably 1 billion times in my career that time in the market beats timing the market, because it's just factually true. It's always true. But the percentage of people that like outperform the stock market or just regular stock indexes is so low.
Yeah.
Like there's a reason that people on Wall Street are paid as much as they are, but also like think of how many of them and how many hedge fund managers and all these people don't necessarily outperform the market. Like they're really just looking for, we'll say, consistency in return and things like that. Like it is impossible to understand every single thing that's going on geopolitically across the globe, even domestically. Like how many people are unemployed or underemployed in our country? If you know that off the top of your head and you can project that out and tell me where interest rates are going to be in 6 months, God bless you. But I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Look at Warren Buffett. That man does not try to predict the market at all. It is all about time in. And it's, that like.
Perfect example.
Honestly, I mean, it's a little crazy though. Like his wife puts $2.57 in his cup holder every morning because that's how much an Egg McMuffin and a small Coke is at McDonald's. But regardless, I'm not saying take all of your life advice from,
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Warren Buffett.
but
Time in the
it's not gonna
market
hurt.
versus timing the market is,
Amen.
you don't need to, don't try to day trade your own real estate like when you're trying to purchase a house.
Yeah.
Call a mortgage lender, call a mortgage professional, you know what? Don't even call the mortgage professional, Jeff Swiderski, at 401-486-0853. That time I was looking you dead in the eyes when I said
love
it. Thank you so much for being here, Jeff.
Thank you, Ben, as always.
All right, we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.
Hi, I'm AJ Truck.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.